90% of all car owners do not know these secret key fob features exist in their own car's key fobs. But here's the twist. One of these features saves your own life, and others can save you thousands in unnecessary repairs. And you're probably missing out on it. Stay tuned. From folding your mirror to finding a hidden key, these are the 18 secret key fob features you don't know exist. Watch to save money. Let's dive in with feature number 18. Close all windows at once. It's a hot summer day, and you know that when you get in your car, it's going to feel like a sauna. But here's the secret. Your key fob can fix that problem before you even open the door. Most newer cars can lower all windows at once using a hidden key fob sequence. Press the unlock button once, then press it again within 10 seconds and hold it down until all windows are open. Just like that. Hot air escapes and your car starts cooling down before you even get in. But here's what gets even better. The same trick works in reverse. Press the lock button twice, then hold it down and all your windows will roll up. Forgot to close a window? No need to get back in the car and turn on the ignition. Just use your key fob from outside. And here's the kicker. This feature works on most major brands, including Honda, Toyota, Ford, and many others. Your dealership probably never told you about it because they assume everyone knows, but surveys show less than 10% of drivers have ever tried it. Speaking of features dealerships don't mention, this next one will make you feel like you have superpowers. Feature number 17, mirror folding magic. Parking in tight spaces just got a whole lot easier. But here's what most people don't realize. Your key fob can automatically fold your side mirrors to squeeze into spaces that seemed impossible before. On newer Chevrolet and GMC pickups, hold the lock button for exactly 1 second and watch your mirrors fold in automatically. This is particularly amazing for large trucks and SUVs with oversized mirrors. No more worrying about someone clipping your mirrors in narrow parking spots or tight garages. But here's where it gets interesting. Some cars automatically fold mirrors when you lock them, but others hide this feature behind the key fob sequence. The mirrors will unfold automatically when you unlock the car, but you can also manually control them whenever you need to squeeze through tight spaces. Here's what most parking lot veterans know. This feature saves hundreds of dollars in mirror repairs every year. Professional valets and delivery drivers swear by this trick to protect expensive side mirrors in crowded urban areas where space is at a premium. And here's the brilliant part. You can use this feature to protect your mirrors from damage in parking lots, car washes, or even just to make your car look more streamlined when parked. Some luxury car owners use it as a theft deterrent, since folded mirrors make the car look less expensive and conspicuous. But if folding mirrors seemed high-tech, this next feature is straight out of a sci-fi movie. Feature number 16. Summon your car with one click. The Tesla key fob looks like a tiny car, and that's no accident. It literally controls your car like a remote control toy. But here's what's incredible. You can summon your Tesla to come to you or send it away, all while standing outside the vehicle. Here's how the magic works. Press the center button, the roof of the minicar, until the hazard lights flash. To move the car forward, press the front hood button. To move it backward, press the rear trunk button. Press again to stop movement in either direction. But here's what's mind-blowing. The car can navigate around obstacles, park itself in tight spaces, and even pull out of garages that are too narrow for you to open the doors. You literally stand outside and watch your car maneuver itself like something from a science fiction movie. And here's the practical magic. Never get trapped in tight parking spaces again. Whether someone parked too close to your doors or you need to squeeze into a spot that's barely big enough, your Tesla can handle it without you inside. But if Tesla's summon feature sounds futuristic, this next trick works on almost every car and feels like actual magic. Feature number 15. Extend key fob range. This sounds like an urban legend, but it actually works. Hold your key fob against your chin and you can double or even triple its range. Seriously. Here's the science behind the magic. The fluids in your head act as a conductor, effectively turning your skull into a signal amplifier. Tech expert David Pogue has demonstrated this on video, and the results are genuinely shocking. But here's what's practical about this. Ever been just slightly too far from your car and the key fob doesn't work? Instead of walking closer, just hold it against your chin and press the button. Suddenly you can unlock your car from distances that seemed impossible before. And here's what makes this even more useful. It works for all key fob functions. Lock, unlock, remote start, panic button, everything. Your head becomes a signal booster that costs nothing and works instantly. But if amplifying your signal sounds useful, this next feature will make you never want to dig for your keys again. Feature number 14, hands-free trunk access. Your hands are full of groceries, your phone is ringing, and you need to get into your trunk. But here's the beautiful solution. You don't need to put anything down or fumble for your key fob. Most modern cars with power liftgates have a hidden sensor under the rear bumper. Simply wave your foot under the bumper and the trunk opens automatically. The car detects the key fob in your pocket and your foot motion, and voila, hands-free access. But here's what's even better. Some cars let you close the trunk the same way. Wave your foot under the bumper again, and it closes automatically. No reaching up to grab the handle or getting your hands dirty on the trunk lid. Here's the safety advantage nobody talks about. This feature is a lifesaver when you're carrying sleeping children or heavy items that could cause injury if you had to put them down on rough pavement or in bad weather conditions. And here's the time saver. You can also control this from your key fob. Most trunk buttons work with a double press. Press twice quickly, and the powered liftgate opens automatically. Press again to close it. You can load and unload your car without ever touching the vehicle. Smart shoppers use this to check if items fit before purchasing bulky items at stores. But if hands-free access sounds convenient, this next feature puts you in control of your entire seating position. Feature number 13, perfect seat position. Ever share your car with someone who moves your seat, mirrors, and steering wheel? But here's the solution. Your key fob can instantly restore everything to your perfect position with a single button press. On cars equipped with memory seats, specific key fob buttons can trigger your saved positions. The car recognizes which key fob is being used and automatically adjusts your seat height, distance, mirrors, and steering wheel to your pre-programmed preferences. But here's what's incredible. Some cars take this even further. The climate control, radio presets, and even suspension settings can be tied to your specific key fob. The car becomes personalized to you the moment you approach it. And here's the relationship saver. No more fighting over seat positions or spending 5 minutes readjusting everything when you get in the car. Your key fob makes the car instantly yours every single time. Speaking of making the car yours, this next feature lets you control the environment before you even get in. Feature number 12, perfect temperature waiting. Remote start is just the beginning, but here's what's amazing. Many key fobs can also precondition your climate control, turning on heated seats, heated steering wheel, and setting your perfect temperature. Here's how advanced this gets. Some cars remember your climate preferences and automatically activate them during remote start. Cold morning, your heated seats and steering wheel turn on automatically. Hot afternoon, the air conditioning kicks in and even pre-cools the cabin. But here's what's brilliant. You can often control this separately from remote start. Want to heat up your seats without starting the engine? Some key fobs have dedicated climate buttons that activate heating or cooling systems independently. And here's the luxury touch. High-end cars can even activate ventilated seats, massage functions, and customized air distribution. You step into a perfectly conditioned cabin that's already adjusted to your personal comfort preferences. If you made it this far, click that like button. We got 11 more key fob features you'd be shocked by on how useful it is and how it saves your car's reliability. Feature number 11, stealth mode unlocking. Sometimes you need to access your car without making any noise. But here's the secret. Most key fobs have a stealth mode that lets you unlock your car completely silently. Here's the hidden trick. Many cars let you disable the horn chirp and light flash that normally accompanies locking and unlocking. Some key fobs have specific button sequences that activate silent mode, while others let you program this through the car's settings. But here's what's practical. Late night arrivals, early morning departures, or any time you don't want to wake up the neighborhood. Your car unlocks smoothly and silently. No beeps, no flashes, no disturbance. And here's the considerate touch. You can often customize this behavior. Some people want silent unlocking, but audible locking for security confirmation. Your key fob lets you tailor the experience exactly to your preferences. But if stealth mode sounds secretive, this next feature lets you control your car like a smart home device. Feature number 10, Chargeport control. For electric and hybrid vehicle owners, your key fob isn't just for doors and starting, it's your charging command center. But But here's what's incredible. You can control your entire charging setup remotely. Here's the hidden functionality. Tesla key fobs can open the charge port by pressing the roof button twice to unlock the car, then holding the trunk button for 5 seconds. Other EVs have similar sequences that let you open charge ports, check charging status, and even start or stop charging sessions. But here's what's convenient. No more walking around to the charge port side of your car when you're ready to unplug. Your key fob can release the charging cable from inside your house, garage, or anywhere within range. And here's the smart home integration. Some newer EVs let the key fob communicate with home charging systems, scheduling charging times, monitoring battery levels, and even integrating with solar panel systems. Speaking of smart integration, this next feature turns your key fob into a security system controller. Feature number 9, panic button hack. Everyone knows about the panic button, but here's what most people don't realize. It's actually a multifunctional security and emergency tool that goes far beyond just making noise. Here's the extended functionality. In addition to activating your car alarm, the panic button can turn on all your lights, flash your hazards, and even send signals to connected security systems. Some cars integrate with smartphone apps to send emergency notifications to designated contacts. But here's the home security angle. Keep your key fob by your bedside. In case of a home emergency, that panic button becomes an instant neighborhood alert system. The car alarm sound can scare off intruders or signal for help when you can't reach your phone. Here's what emergency responders recommend. The panic button's 120 decibel alarm can be heard from up to half a mile away in quiet conditions, making it more effective than most personal safety devices for attracting help. And here's the location feature. If you can't find your car in a massive parking lot, the panic button makes it both visible and audible. The combination of flashing lights and honking horn helps you locate your vehicle, even in crowded spaces. Airport security actually recommends this method over wandering around with shopping bags or luggage. But if security features sound important, this next one will save you from embarrassing lockouts. Feature number 8, hidden physical key. Inside your high-tech key fob is something surprisingly low-tech that could save you from disaster. But here's what most people never discover. There's actually a physical key hidden inside your electronic fob. Here's how to find it. Look for a small button or sliding mechanism on your key fob. Press it and pull. A traditional metal key slides out. This key can unlock your car doors even when the electronic systems fail, the battery dies, or the fob gets damaged. But here's what's brilliant about the design. The physical key is specifically shaped to fit hidden keyholes on your car. Even cars with fully electronic handles have mechanical backups, usually hidden under decorative covers or integrated into the handle design. And here's the emergency preparation. This physical key can be a lifesaver when electronic systems fail, batteries die, or water damage occurs. While everyone else is calling locksmiths, you have immediate access to your vehicle. But if backup access sounds practical, this next feature makes finding your car effortless. Feature number 7, car locator genius. We've all been there, wandering around a massive parking lot, trying to remember where we parked. But here's the solution. Your key fob is actually a sophisticated car finding system. Here's the basic magic. Press and hold specific buttons, varies by manufacturer, and your car becomes a beacon. Lights flash, horn honks, and some cars even activate special "Find Me" lighting patterns that are visible from incredible distances. But here's what's advanced. Some key fobs can activate different patterns depending on the situation. Short beeps for quick location, longer alarms for serious searching, and even silent light-only modes for quiet environments. And here's the smartphone integration. Many newer cars connect your key fob functions to smartphone apps. You can trigger the locator from your phone, get GPS coordinates of your car's location, and even receive notifications if your car is moved without your key fob present. Speaking of smartphone integration, this next feature makes parking in impossible spaces actually possible. Feature number 6, Hyundai Smart Parking. Hyundai has created something that seems impossible. You can park your car remotely while standing outside of it. But here's what's incredible. The remote smart parking assist feature lets you maneuver your car into spaces that are too tight for you to open the doors. Here's how the magic works. Position your car near a tight parking space, get out, and use your smart key to control the parking process. The car uses sensors and cameras to navigate into the space while you watch from outside. But here's what's practical. No more avoiding tight parking spots because you can't open your doors. No more anxiety about parallel parking in spaces that seem too small. Your car handles the precision maneuvering while you stay safely outside. And here's the model availability. This feature is available on newer Sonata, Santa Fe, Tucson, Palisade, and Ioniq 5 models. It's like having a professional valet service built into your key fob. But if remote parking sounds futuristic, this next feature makes Tesla ownership feel like having a personal robot. Feature number 5, multifunction key fob. The Tesla key fob isn't just car-shaped for looks. Every part of the minicar corresponds to actual car functions. But here's what's mind-blowing. You can control almost every aspect of your Tesla remotely. Here's the comprehensive control. Press the hood to open the front trunk. Press the roof to lock, unlock. Press the trunk to open the rear hatch. Press the doors on Model X to control the Falcon Wing doors. The entire car is at your fingertips. But here's what's brilliant. Tesla has built in dead zones for security. You can leave your key fob inside the car without leaving it unlocked by placing it in specific spots, like the floor of the cargo area near the driver's side rear wheel well. And here's the emergency feature. Even with a dead battery, the Tesla key fob still works. Place it in specific locations: front windshield passenger corner for Model SX, wireless charging pad for Model 3Y, and you can still access and start your car. But if Tesla's technology sounds advanced, this next feature works on basic cars and feels like pure magic. Feature number 4, keyless proximity. The future of car access is already here, hiding in plain sight. But here's what's incredible. You never need to take your key fob out of your pocket or purse again. Here's how proximity sensing works. As you approach your car with the key fob in your pocket, courtesy lights automatically turn on. Touch the inside surface behind any front door handle, and the doors unlock instantly. Touch the grooves on top of the door handle to lock the car. But here's what's seamless. Your car recognizes your specific key fob and can automatically adjust seats, mirrors, climate control, and radio settings as you approach. The car becomes personalized to you before you even touch it. And here's the security feature. Walk away with the key fob, and the car automatically locks itself after a few seconds. Your car becomes an extension of your personal space that responds to your presence without any conscious effort. But if proximity sensing sounds convenient, this next feature takes remote control to the next level. Feature number 3, programmable automation. Your key fob is actually programmable, and most people never explore the customization options. But here's what's powerful. You can create custom button sequences that trigger multiple actions simultaneously. Here's the customization power. Through your car's infotainment system, you can program key fob buttons to perform complex sequences. One button press might unlock doors, start the engine, turn on climate control, adjust seats, and set your favorite radio station, all automatically. But here's what's personal. Some cars let you program different responses for different key fobs. Your key fob triggers your preferences, while your partner's key fob triggers theirs. The same car adapts instantly to whoever is using it. And here's the convenience factor. You can even program time-based responses. Morning sequences might include heating, while evening sequences focus on lighting and security. Your car learns your routines and automates them through key fob programming. But as impressive as programmable automation sounds, nothing, and I mean nothing, compares to our number 1 most amazing key fob feature. Feature number 2, secret menu access. Here's the ultimate key fob secret that even most mechanics don't know about. Hidden diagnostic and service menus that give you insider access to your car's systems. Specific button sequences on many key fobs can activate diagnostic modes, service menus, and even dealer-level functions. These hidden menus let you check system status, view error codes, reset maintenance intervals, and access information that's normally only available to technicians. But here's what's empowering. You can often reset warning lights, calibrate sensors, and perform basic diagnostic checks using nothing but your key fob and specific button combinations. No expensive scan tools or dealer visits required for basic troubleshooting. And here's the money-saving aspect. Some key fob sequences can activate service modes that let you perform oil change resets, tire pressure monitoring system resets, and other maintenance functions that dealers typically charge for. Here's what's incredible. Your key fob isn't just a remote control. It's a gateway to your car's entire computer system. With the right knowledge, you have technician-level access to your vehicle's deepest functions, all from that little plastic device in your pocket. Feature number 1, secret remote starting. Most people think their car doesn't have a remote start because they don't see an obvious button. But here's what's mind-blowing. Your key fob might already have remote start built in, hiding behind a secret button sequence. Here's the hidden trick that's been going viral. Press the lock button twice quickly, then press and hold the lock button a third time. Lock, lock, lock and hold. If your car has this secret feature, your lights will flash and the engine will start remotely. But wait, there's more. BMW takes it even further. On newer BMWs, there's no remote start button at all. You activate it by pressing the lock button 3 times within 1 second. Ford uses a different approach with their 2x button that requires 2 quick presses. And here's the crazy part. Many owners drive for years without knowing they have this feature. The best part? You can preheat or cool your car before you even get in. No more sitting in a freezing cold car in winter or a blazing hot oven in summer. Aside from these key fob features, did you know there are buttons inside your own car that can make your car engine perform better? Well, click this video to see the best features almost 9 out of 10 drivers don't know exist. Trust me, you will not regret it.